as we are becoming really inclined towards this, and it's really, I can say, prevalent, and somewhere it's really mandatory to do so. Doing the payments online and digitally, we have to do such things. Earlier, this was not the case. In ancient time, we never thought of these kind of scenarios. So now we are becoming really dependent on this. Sometimes we don't have cash. Okay, so good evening. How are you?
Yeah, good evening. I'm fine. What about you?
I'm doing great, thank you. So, as we are meeting for the first time for my channel, we are doing it for the very first time. So,
Yeah.
please introduce yourself.
Yeah, sure. This is Akanksha. I'm calling from Delhi. I'm a mother of two kids, and my qualification is post-graduation. And along with that, I have also YouTube channel where I post English conversation videos and thoughts related to English. Yeah, that is all about me.
Great, good to hear that. Okay, so how's your practicing going on nowadays?
Yeah, my practicing is going good. Everything is going good. I try to I try to give my best, so my day has already productive. That's why I try to give my best. At least 2% I talk in a day.
Great. Okay, so are you consistent with your practicing?
Yeah, a couple of days ago I was not continuously work, but in this time, these days
Mhm.
I'm continuously doing practice.
Okay, great, great. Yeah, so would you like to share with me your journey little bit in a nutshell?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, it's been, if I talk about my speaking journey. When I started my channel, that moment my fluency was not that much good. However, I have created my channel because I wanted to share my knowledge, whatever I had. I considered myself, I have knowledge about little bit grammar. That's why I wanted to share my knowledge through my channel. That's why I started my channel that moment. It's been 1 year I have started my channel, but if I talk about my fluency was not that much good. And but later I felt okay, I should go with my speaking part because my speaking is not that much good. I was able to construct the sentence, but when it comes to speaking, that moment I was struggling a lot. But then I felt that kind of problem, and then I started making conversation video on my channel just by seeing others people because that moment this kind of craziness um,
Hmm.
had, and that moment I felt okay, I should also practice like this, and through my channel I can come across with so many people, so I can improve my English as well. Then that's how I started my speaking journey, and then I built my confidence. And later, day by day, I become a little bit. I reduced my whatever I had problem like hesitation and lack of confidence. These kind of problem,
Hmm.
little bit I reduced already. And in this time, I'm feeling comfortable while talking. And in this time, however, I every day try to talk in English. I try to practice my English. I don't skip my day because I
Hmm.
consider myself I'm learner throughout the years, throughout the life. I feel I'm a learner, and that's why I will be learn this language.
Great, great. So, are you working professional?
So in this time, I'm not working, but I'm thinking late. It means after 1 month, I will join anywhere because I have another plan in my family. That is why this is the main problem. I'm not going anywhere, but
Okay,
later I will think.
okay. Okay, so can we talk on any specific topic? It's also new for me. So whatever comes up in your mind, you can say. I'm going to take one word here, self-improvement. What do you
Okay.
think about self-improvement? Whatever comes up in your mind, you can share. Whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Self-improvement is very necessary for everyone, not only for man. women also, it's very need self-improvement. And it doesn't mean if you are educated only, uh, you need only self-improvement. Everyone, like ladies who belongs to village area, they also need, because these days we can do everything. Like in social media, in this era, everyone can take benefit to the social
Exactly.
media, right?
Yeah.
And that's how, by seeing by seeing each other's videos, and then we can think about ourselves as well in this era, right? And uh, and self-improvement, it means only educated person, it doesn't feel feel very confident and towards my career and all. Simple person also needs this kind of improvement, right, in day-to-day life.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you said rightly. I totally concur with this. To me, self-improvement means to enhance your personality, your skills, whatever you have, try to carve that skill. And nowadays, it's really prevalent. Okay, I'm going to take one example here. So it's really prevalent to do the, let's say doing the digital payment. Yes. So I think we all know, a lot of people, they know how to do this, uh, payments digitally, doing the payment digitally. So we know. And if somebody doesn't know, so they need to know that, as we are becoming really inclined towards this, and it's really I can say prevalent, and somewhere it's really mandatory to do so, doing the payments online and digitally. We have to do such things. So earlier this was not the case. In ancient time we never thought of these kind of scenarios. So now we are becoming really dependent on this. Sometimes we don't have cash, and in order to get the things, buy any kind of
Mm.
accessories or any items, so that time we must do some kind of things, and there we have to do the payments digitally. So we must know. So if somebody doesn't know and he's trying to, or she's trying to learn that how to do the things, do the payment online digitally, and he's trying to learn that, so somewhere it's improving, trying to learn anything, it's also kind of
Mm.
improvement. You're somewhere improving. It's not about 100% improvement. It's about improvement, let's say 10% improvement, 20% improvement, and you are going hand in hand. You are not lagging behind in any term into this scenario, because it's really, I can say, it's really in vogue, it's in trend. You must know how to do these things, like going to the bank and doing the things, doing the stuff, talking to the executives of the bank. So you must know how to talk with them. This is also a kind of, I can say, confidence. There you must muster that confidence, that courage to initiate a question, a conversation to them. And for that, you must just, come from your comfort zone and then ask the question. So this is also called a kind of improvement, as somebody does not have such kind of courage or guts to talk with the people, and then they are going to them, and then they are asking things, and they are communicating with them. So it's also a kind of improvement. So this is also called self improvement. We can take so
Yes.
many scenarios over here. Let's say talking to anyone in English, and enhancing your communication skills in English, and boosting your confidence. This also plays a very pivotal role here, as somebody doesn't have a confidence level. He's feeling like zero in this language, and now he's doing something. He's like putting in efforts and becoming consistent to learn this language, and then trying to escalate the way of speaking in English. So somewhere it's also called improvement. That is going to become self improvement. So it's also a kind of self improvement. So we can take this word in any scenario, and it is going to be fit over there in any way. Self improvement.
Yeah, it's very important. Everyone should have that kind of basic knowledge. Like in this era, social media era, we can take benefit from others, from YouTube, from others' platform as well. Because at this time, it's very easy to learn any kind of technical things, whatever you
Hmm.
want to know, and whatever you have problem. And if someone has nobody who can aware about the problem, that moment you can take benefit from others platform. like YouTube, and there's so many platforms where you can find your problem, whatever you have issue inside, right?
Exactly.
Like sometimes we have no idea about how to use Facebook, how to use Instagram, how to use any kind of digital things. That moment we can take benefit from social media, right? And this is the
Mm-hmm.
era we should.
Yes.
Hello? Yes.
Yeah.
In this era, we should not put ourselves. We have no resources where we can take benefit and how we can make ourselves better version. No, we have already, but only we need to consider ourselves. Okay, how we can use our phone, how we can use our time, right?
Mm-hmm.
And how much we are giving our time in other ways. And that kind of making your schedule and make your timetable in a right way, that kind of things also increase ourselves and to motivate ourselves to do something new in our life. Right.
Yeah.
As you told, we should try to get our knowledge, technical knowledge, like how to pay digitally, and that kind
Mm-hmm.
of things. If you have no idea about it, and if you are suppose if you are going outside, and that moment you have suppose you have already spent your money in shopping, and that moment it's very difficult to find the money. And if you have
Mm-hmm.
idea how to payment another way, that moment you
Yeah.
can do just because of your knowledge, right?
Your knowledge. Yeah. There are
This
so
is the
many
thing.
examples, you know. There are so many
Mhm.
examples. And I have come across a girl, and it's I can say it's a real example. I can say I would like to share with you. So I talked with her. I had a conversation with her yesterday, and there I came to know that she's learning graphics. And where did she learn it? Online. Online she learned it. You know, through the platforms, the social media. She learned that. And yes, piano as well. She learned how to play piano. This also she learned from YouTube and any other platform. I don't know, but she learned that, and now she's really keen to do something more in that. So somewhere she is doing the kind of improvement in her personality, right? So it's also called self improvement. She has improved a lot. First thing that comes up in your mind, let's say learning piano, and then you are doing something for that. You are making efforts and you are really consistent. You have the willingness, interest. Now you have reached to a level, and now you have learned that. This means it's a kind of the span of that time, no, it's a kind of self improvement. Now you have improved yourself.
In this time we can learn everything, small things which is we have missed already. Whatever whatever we should have learned in our childhood, but we couldn't learn
Exactly.
from that time. That kind of regret we can fulfill in this time, because in this time social media era we can learn lots of things, like
Mm-hmm.
if I talk about we are learning this language, somewhere we have regret ourselves, because since our childhood we have not been in this types of environment. That's why we couldn't learn this language in our childhood. But somewhere we have regret inside. That's why we are learning in this language, and we are improving ourselves day by day. This is the
Exactly.
this is the big example I feel. These days you
Mm-hmm.
can see there is so many ladies who belongs to village area. They are also making conversation videos and they are learning this language. We all housewives like I and you and other another ladies also, they are also learning, which is I feel very good things, right? And somewhere we are learning something new, which is we did not learn in our
Yeah.
college, in our schooling, that moment.
Mm-hmm.
As- To be honest, I feel very regret, because that moment somewhere I had compulsion, like I had no environment at my home and in my school as well. My teacher used to be a good speaker, and they had so many knowledge about English, knowledge, grammar knowledge as well, but they were not speaking English in school time
Mm-hmm.
because that moment, that kind of passion we had no, we didn't have that kind of passion, right? That is the reason.
Yeah,
But
exactly. True that.
in this time, everything is possible. We can learn even small things like cooking, whatever we have no knowledge about cooking, which kind of recipe we don't know, then we can know. We can
Yeah,
think about that and how to wear
exactly.
sari, how to teach, how to
Yeah.
any kind of skills we can
Yeah,
know.
everything,
And
everything. Mm-hmm.
and that kind of, if you improving yourself day by day, if any field, then that
Hmm.
kind of knowledge will help you to grow your career, grow your
Yeah, it will
uh,
bring some kind of opportunities as well. If you
hmm,
learn something, you have learned something, then definitely you are going to get some more opportunity for yourself in
yeah,
future. Yeah.
everything.
And as you took the example of, like the previous time, ancient time when we used to be a student. So that era we didn't have the environment. But yes, nobody guided that time. Nobody guided that. Nobody would tell us that you should be doing this thing. Nobody told that. And the thing,
Hmm,
the orthodox method, we have been, learning from the very starting. So this was the one of the factor, and that somewhere made us feel really fearful towards this language, and sometimes becoming really intimidating. Like it's quite intimidating if somebody is speaking in English sitting in front of you and you're not being able to speak or respond them back in English. So it's quite intimidating. It's quite fearful. So that kind of emotions we have gone through, right, so far. So this is why, and now we feel really comfortable as we have chosen this path, and we are working as well, and somewhere we are improving ourselves, and we have improved ourselves, and that's a kind of self
hmm.
improvement, and doing this by our own. So it's also a kind of challenge, and somebody is getting that result that they have desired, so it's kind of conquering over that kind of fear. You have just vanquished over that kind of fear. Now it's all like we can say that stage is yours. Now just get the maximum benefit out of that, like this way.
Yeah, of course.
Mhm. Yeah, so you have
Yeah,
anything to ask, anything to share?
yes. I want to ask about your when did you start your channel?
It's been 3 years. But
3 years.
experience,
Okay.
talking about my experience, so it's 2 years, not 3 years.
Okay. So when you started your channel, that moment you had started your conversation, making conversation video,
No,
or
no,
just
no,
later?
no. Just my solo videos. My solo videos I used to
Okay.
make earlier, and it's been, I think, around 7 months. And I have been making conversational videos, and I have been talking with people.
Okay.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. So anything you have in your mind, in your bucket list to ask, any queries?
Hmm. So I would like to ask just like okay, which kind of improvement as we are talking about self improvement. So which kind of improvement you are seeing in yourself, like apart from English speaking, any kind of skills which is we you have already learned from social media, and you can say, okay, I have improved, I have learned something new from YouTube, from others platform. Which kind of skills you have already learned, and can you share?
Hmm. The thing is, it's all about English language, and apart from this, I never tried to learn anything from YouTube or any other platform. And when it comes to see any recipe, then I go through videos, I browse like any specific, delicacy. Then, and talking about English and the improvement, so yes, it's a kind of drastic change I can see in myself. Remarkable change as I have got a job as a teacher. Now I'm teaching, so it's a kind of big thing for me. It's a kind of achievement as I never thought of this. never ever. So it's a big deal for me, you know. And the kind of recognition I have got so far, like people are acknowledging my efforts, they are admiring me, they are encouraging me by commenting and anyways. So somewhere it's really I can say makes me feel full of beans and ecstatic. And I feel like yes, I have improved, and this is the thing which is showing up. I'm not saying this to the people
Yeah.
that I'm becoming this much, you know, fluent or something like that. People are appreciating me, the way I speak, and the kind of change they have seen so far in me, and they say this. So that's a big deal.
Yes, yes. Yes, I would say about you because when I talked with you through the audio call, that moment your fluency was not that much good. It very long time, I would say. But in
Yeah,
this
in
time,
starting.
yeah, I can say in this time you are fluent, I feel. Just because of
Thank you.
your hard work, right? This is
Mm-hmm.
your hard work, I feel. And somewhere, if we are keep improving ourselves, then you can see your result as well. As you are
Exactly.
seeing your result, as you are seeing your result, you got job already just because of
Mm-hmm.
your learning English and improvement. That is the good thing, and I think we should try to take inspiration from your side. And I feel, and it is a everyone we should try to learn from
Yeah.
others. Like as you are kept working in terms of your communication skills, then we should try to do same things. And just by seeing others, then we should try to follow. Good thing we should try to follow, right?
Yeah.
We
We
should
should try
not
to
follow
instill. Hmm.
bad things, right? And this is
Mm-hmm.
the good things which is you did, and keep learning this language because this learning language is not end of any if you think okay this is the language it's enough I have learned everything, it is not like this. We should try to keep learning, right?
Yeah. Daily we
I
learn
feel.
something. Each moment we
Of
learn
course.
something.